So, hello, of course I am going to do Chinese cooking with Keith tonight. And this video will be a short one because it's actually, I've half prepared what I need to prepare. So as in most things that I do with Chinese cooking, everybody should be aware that I love my Chinese cooking. Sorry for that. Gotta get some garlic out of the refrigerator. Please hold. So we're going to do a little bit of garlic and some chili pepper. So we're going to start there. So I'm making what's called a chiezi. So chiezi, which is eggplant in Chinese. Now, before beginning this dish, I went ahead and steamed it. So I cut it up into like square pieces like this. So it's almost mushy in a way, because then it will only take a few minutes for me to cook it. So that's what I'm looking for today. So again, I steamed it for about 5. You only really need to steam it for about 5 minutes, just as long as it becomes soft, soft to the touch. So I overcooked. See this? I don't know if you can see this. This I overcooked a little bit. This eggplant, but it's still come out good because it's a little bit soft. And again, my apologies, but I wanted to say 5 to 10 minutes because you have to cook the eggplant first. You have to steam it first. And I love Debbie. I'll be posting this on the Slice, What's Your Slice, right? And I love Debbie, my co-host of the Slice. And she says, so she goes, if you're steaming it, is it hot or cold? And I go, Debbie, it's steaming. Of course that's got to be hot. So I gotta throw out that. So that was funny. Funny news today. Hope everybody had a good week. I'm having a fabulous week myself. And right now what I'm doing, and let me just show you what I'm doing at this moment. So, whoops, I am cutting up the garlic because we need to, let me get out of the light, because you need to be able to cut up the garlic into small pieces. So as you know, with most of the cooking that I've done for you guys, and that you guys have seen me do, everything has to be cut up really small. Again, that's probably one of the biggest reasons. Ouch! Oh, almost cut my finger off there. I like to cut up the garlic and stuff small. I think it just gets a better flavor. So just take that, slice it up real dice and slice. Just so you guys know, most times when I'm doing all my cooking, I cook everything, cut and cook all fresh vegetables. Now these are chili peppers. Don't know if you can see this, but these are hot chili peppers. Yay! And I've been cutting up a few of those because I like to give the food a little bit of spice. So that's kind of what I'm going to do here. Let me go ahead and wash that. Let me shut the refrigerator off. Oh, and you know I don't talk politics, but you know what the heck is going on in this country? I'm just saying, I don't know what's going on. I'm not going to say either way whether I agree or disagree. I'm glad that he recused. I don't use names, but if you know and have been watching the news, you know who I'm talking about, who had a recuse. Attorney General, oh my God, what's it so? So, again, I just sliced this up really small as well, because in order to cook the eggplant, we prefer to have small slices. I'm in a really good mood today. I don't know why. I don't know what happened. I don't know what's going on. What? Other than Debbie. So Debbie today is fixing her pond, and you know we're FaceTiming each other, talking about how do you get the little thing. I don't know how to call it. You have the big pump, and then you have the little sprayer outside, and the water makes it all look pretty, right? So her and I have been on the phone FaceTiming, trying to figure that out because, as you know, we live in 2 different locations, and I'm just rambling on. No, I'm not on drugs. I just happen to be always hyper. Okay. So now that we have the garlic and the chili pepper cut up, and again, remember. Oops, sorry, I keep getting that in the way. So I have my chili peppers and garlic, and I'm going to be turning on the fan so you realize that's going to get a little loud in here. But again, I need to show you guys what I'm cooking. I'll turn that off right now. Now, it would help you to know the ingredients that I will be using today, right? As with all my Chinese cooking, you guys should all know, if you've been watching me and watching a lot of my cooking that I do, very simple dishes, take 5 minutes. This took 5 minutes to literally cut up and steam. Not a bad deal. So I'm going to be using a little bit of wine, So this is cooking wine that we're going to be using. I'm also going to be using, of course, we use a little bit of oil, so that's good. I'm going to go ahead and put that in the pan. I'm adding oil right now. Thank you for the thumbs up. Love those thumbs up. Now, one of the most popular things to use for the cheeses that I use, it's called an oyster sauce. So it's whatever brand, just as long as you get an oyster flavored sauce. I don't really know. It's a little bit different than soy because it's a lot thicker. And I'm supposing it has the flavor of oyster. I don't know. I asked Jason the other day, I go, okay, I have two other soys that I use, right? This is a golden mushroom and this is a soy. So that's premium soy sauce and this is mushroom soy sauce. I said, what's the difference? The answer, they're almost exactly the same. Then why the hell do they sell different ones then, I guess, right? Okay, so let me get back over here, turn the fan on. All right. Now there's our, I'm going to go ahead and add in the garlic and the pepper because we want to get that going nicely. And remember, we only need to saute this for a little bit. I have no other way of doing this with a fan. I wish I had a bigger, other than a cell phone. So I'm just sauteing that for just say a minute. Let's just say 1 minute. And then I'm going to throw in the cheta. Okay. And there's the eggplant. Now, a couple of things that I use that you may think are crazy. I do use a little bit of bouillon. It's the granulated bouillon, so I'm using a little bouillon. I'm using a pinch of salt. I know that was a little bit more than a pinch. I'm going to go ahead and saute that very quickly. I have to tell you guys, this smells delicious. I love, love, love garlic. Sauteed, it's just amazingly delicious. And I'm going to go ahead and use just my regular soy. Again, premium dark soy. I will say that I like this brand. So this is the Lee Kum Ki brand. $5 make you halal? No, not really. Anyway, I know we should make fun of Chinese people. I'm married to one, right? But all good. It's all good. You guys know I love China, and because of Jason's mom, this is why I understand how to do Chinese cooking very quickly. Alright, so, again, let me just pop that down there. I have, again, just very quickly, just going to cook that down a little bit more. Add a little bit of the, actually, I'm sorry, you don't need to use this soy sauce, sorry, my bad. We are using the oyster sauce in this particular dish. So, let's do the oyster sauce. And again, remember, if you watch my cooking shows that I do, there is never, I only know how to cook it by just the look. I can't give you specifics on this or not. Again, that's pretty much all I need. I'm going to heat that up a little bit. I think I will use a little bit, a tad bit, again, just a tad bit of the cooking wine. I always like to add just a touch of cooking wine. Woo, that's just a dab of that. Good. And oh my gosh, that smells delicious. Oh my gosh, this is going to be a fabulous dish. And I'm going to tell you now, take that off. So we're going to take that dish off and move it over here. Give me 1 second because I need to get a container. Or get a dish to put it in, sorry. So I'll go ahead and do one of my nice dishes here. Alright, and let's go ahead and... Now it does look like mush, but it's not. And that is how fast that dish takes. Now I'm going to taste it. I'm going to see how it tastes. Woo, get a nice little bite of that. Oh, perfect. Tastes absolutely delicious. Ooh, that was spice. Tastes absolutely delicious, but as if I would tell you guys, hey, by the way, this tastes horrible. I would never tell you that. Now, I will say that I probably could have added Maybe I should have used a little bit more soy. But I can add in a little bit more soy and saute it later. I just wanted to show you what that dish is about. Now, if you really want to know some fun stuff, the next thing I'll be cooking is this lovely cucumber. Provocative, isn't it? I just love vegetables. That, and we're going to try fried bananas, but I won't be doing the bananas yet. But I will be doing... Ooh, that just looked horrible. But cucumbers are actually really easy to do as well. I'm going to peel off a little bit, probably like 1, 2, or 3 parts of the skin, because I don't know why this cucumber skin in America seems to be more hard or tough than what I can buy in China. But anyway, I'll be cooking this dish in a little bit, so I will be back later on to show you guys how to do this dish. Hope you have a good evening, but please stay tuned to Chinese Cooking with Keith for my next episode where I'll be cooking cucumber the Chinese way. Bye. Oh my God, I can't. I'm like, it has finished at the bottom, but I can't figure out how to cut this stupid thing off. Okay, bye guys.